boys and girls, today we're going to do a little magnets investigation. In front of you, you have a bag of objects, you have a magnet, and you have a graphic organizer. And you also have a laptop that we're going to be using. So, just to kind of review a little bit from Friday, what are some things that you know about magnets? What are some things we talked about on Friday that you know already about magnets? Jabari?
They stick to iron.
Okay, they stick to iron. Okay, what is something else you know about a magnet? Kenyon?
They stick to metal.
Okay, they stick to metal. Okay, what's a couple other things you know? Adrian?
They stick to steel.
They stick to steel. Okay.
They stick to something that has a magnetic field around it.
Oh, wow. They stick to something that has a magnetic field around it. So we kind of are all under the same understanding that magnets stick to things. They stick to some things and maybe not to others. We're not sure. Okay. So that's what you're going to do today. You and your partner are going to do a little investigation. So what I want you to do real quick is you have already made a prediction of what you think the magnets are going to stick to and what they are not going to stick to. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds, you and your partner, and I want you to make me two piles. What did you say will stick to the magnet? Make a pile of items over here on your desk. And then over here, what will not stick, okay? So real quickly, just make a pile of items. What will stick, what will not stick. Just sort your objects.
Let's have it around. Yeah.
This will stick.
All right, good job. So you have made your two piles with your predictions, correct? Everybody has their two piles. Okay. All right, so now I need hands down, hands in your lap, all eyes on me. Okay, you have your two piles. So what you are going to do in just a few short minutes, you and your partner, you are going to take your magnet that you have, and you are going to test these items. So you have two piles. Take your magnet and you're going to test all of these items in each pile. Okay? What I want you to do is on your graphic organizer, you have a section that says results. What were the results of your investigation that you and your partner did? And you're going to go through and write for me what happened with each one of these items. Okay? Now, what is your computer in front of you for? Well, you are going to use it if there is an item that you think, gosh, that actually stuck to my magnet, or why did that not stick? That's a metal, why did it not stick? You have a computer in front of you to do some research to figure out why that item is or is not sticky. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Does anybody have a question before you begin? I'm going to be rotating around, and if you need any help, if you need something, just raise your hand, call on me, and I will be glad to come over and help you. Does everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, on your mark, get set, and you may begin. All right, so what do you all predict is going to happen with the first item? What's your first item? Okay, so what did you predict was going to happen?
That will not.
That it will not stick. Okay, why? What brought you to that conclusion that the string would not stick?
Or iron.
Okay, so you said it doesn't have any metal, doesn't have any iron or steel, and you said something about it being too small.
Yes, because you have to have, like, it has to be not too small or too big.
Okay, so you think the size has something to do with the magnetic attraction. Okay, all right, good job. So go ahead and get started and make sure that you write what the result was from your investigation, okay? All right, so tell me how you plan to do this investigation. What are you going to do first?
Tested the string.
Okay, so you already tested the string, okay, and tell me what happened.
It's sticky.
Okay, and what was your prediction? Did you predict it would or would not stick? You said it would not, okay? And what made you say that? What brought you to that prediction? Okay, what it was made out of, okay? So you think whatever its composition, whatever it's made of, is what determines whether it's magnetic or not? Okay, good. All right, so I want you to go ahead and go to your next item. Okay, so tell me what you just observed with the magnet.
We saw that the brass fastener sticks because it has a certain
Okay, so you said the brass fastener stuck to the magnet because it has a certain type of iron. Good job, okay? So do you think that the size of this fastener might have anything to do with its magnetic attraction? Okay, you don't? Okay, why is that?
because it don't matter how big it is.
Okay, it doesn't matter how big. Okay, what about how small it is? No. Okay, so what determines whether there's attraction or not? Okay, so you're saying whatever's inside of it, what it's made of? Okay, all right, good job. How are you organizing your information from your investigation? Okay, how are you organizing it? Let me see. What are you doing?
We're starting.
Okay, so first, what did you do? You made a prediction, okay? And so then you're testing it, and then after you test it, what are you doing?
We're gonna write down if we were right and wrong, and why.
And why? Okay, good job. All right, continue going. Just like this. Okay, that's fine. They're going to let you go over the item. Okay. All right, so what item are you investigating right now?
Dark colored rock.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question about this. Do you think the color of the rock determines whether it's magnetic or not?
No.
Okay. Why is that?
Because it wouldn't depend with the iron stuff that's inside of it.
Okay, so you said it's actually what's inside of the rock determines whether it's magnetic or not. Okay. So what happened with the dark colored rock?
It stick and then it fell off.
Okay, so it stuck for just a minute and then it fell off? Oh, so it didn't stick as long as some of the other objects, or it did? It did not. So some items do not stick quite as long? Okay. All right, so continue going. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Yes. Okay, so this here is your brass fastener. Okay, this item right here is your brass fastener.
Okay.
Is that your only question? All right, there you go. You're welcome. So explain to me what you were doing right now. Okay, so what did you observe when you took the magnet and touched the dark colored rock?
It sticks, but if you took the lighter version, it doesn't stick at all.
Okay, so what's the difference between those two rocks?
One's darker and one has iron in it.
Okay, so what makes you think it has iron in it?
Because it sticks to it.
Okay, so you don't think it has anything to do with the color of these two rocks? You think the color does have something to do with that? Maybe, okay. All right, so how are you going to use the computer?
We're going to ask why does dark rock stick to a magnet.
Okay, all right, so, and I'm going to come around in just a few minutes and find out the answer to your question. Yes.
Okay. Why does the dark
This is your nail. Okay. And this is your light. Okay, and then you have your screw. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Okay, so tell me what you just observed. Okay, so what item did you just try to stick to the magnet?
Okay, we'll fix that.
Okay, so what did you write over, what are you gonna write over here about the item? Okay, so let's see that.
Oh, right there.
It did start. No. What is?
Okay, so I guess
Did you find an answer to your question? Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Okay. Let's look at what you searched. What did you search?
what does a dart stick to?
Okay. Tell me what you said about this actual rock. Okay. Instead of calling it a dark rock, what did you say you think this rock has?
I didn't go check.
Iron. So how could you redo your search to be a little more specific?
What does it have?
Okay. So are there rocks that have?
Iron?
Okay. So let's try that and see if that helps your search any. See if you get anything from that.
What was it again?
Okay. What did you just tell me? What do you think this rock? In order for a rock to stick to the magnet, what did you?
A wire.
Okay, you said you think it has iron in it, so I said, let's try that search and see if that works. Okay. Are there any more questions you have about your investigation? Okay, all right. Are there any items that are surprising you? Are there any items that have surprised you thought would or would not? Okay, so what is that? Okay, so what do you know, just observing that rock, just looking at some of its properties, what do you think it has? Let me see, what do you observe with this rock here? Oh, what? Magnetite, okay, so what is magnetite? Okay, so you know that there is an actual a type of rock that magnets are attracted to. Okay, and it's called magnetite. Okay, and what does it? So it actually sticks to the magnet. Oh, okay. So this rock actually doesn't stick quite like some of our other rocks. Paperclip, does it stick? I'm sorry, magnet, does it stick? Okay. So, what do you think? What does that? What do you observe here? So you're telling me that it doesn't quite stick as much. So how do you know that it's magnetic? All right. Show me how to stick a magnet to the rock. Oh. Do you feel something? Okay. So what is that you're actually feeling? Okay, that's a magnetic force. Good. Okay. So let's talk about this rock and why do you think this rock is not actually sticking as much as some of the other objects? Okay, so you don't think it's fully made of metal. So you're thinking some of the other objects are solid metal and maybe this one's not? Okay, so how about, let's try and research that and let's see what else this rock might be made of. Okay? All right. And then I want you to write your conclusion next to that item, okay? All right. Are there any objects that surprised you? Are there any objects that did or did not stick that actually surprised you? Are there any that you have a question about? Okay, so let's look at that item. Okay. So you thought this item here was going to stick to the magnet, and did it? It has not. It did not. Okay, so what do you observe about this item that makes you think it would stick? Okay, it looks like it's made of metal. Okay, so do you think maybe it's not, or it's a different kind of metal? What do you think? Different kind of metal. Okay, so is that something we could research? Okay, so I want you to find the answer to that question for me. Determine for me what type of metal this is. What type of metal do you think it is that it does not stick to the magnets? Okay. Do you have a question? So So what do you think this lightweight meal might be made out of? Okay, is it made out of a certain metal, paper, plastic? What do you think? Okay, you think it might be made out of plastic? Okay, so maybe that's something you could type into your search. Okay. Nails that are made of plastic.